And we continue to follow breaking news out of Mexico, where an 8.1 magnitude quake has killed 5 people overnight. The president calling it the worst quake the nation has experienced in the last century. Trembling could be felt as far as 1,000 kilometers away in Mexico City. It actually happened right by the border with Guatemala before midnight. Among the 5 fatalities are 2 children who died when their homes collapsed. Highways in the region completely jammed after a state governor ordered residents to evacuate. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story as it develops throughout the morning. Also breaking at this hour, Hurricane Irma now downgraded to a Category 4 hurricane, but it's still being labeled as extremely dangerous as it continues its path across the Caribbean, heading to the U.S. mainland. Irma began battering the Turks and Caicos Islands early this morning, and next in its path is Bahamas, which is expected to take a hit tonight. The death toll across the Caribbean now at least 12 people. Thousands have been left homeless. Emergency supplies are being rushed to several islands that were in its path and now devastated, including St. Martin's and Barbuda, where almost all of the homes have been destroyed or badly damaged. Now, our Tammy Sutherland is live right now at Pearson Airport, where people on vacation have just returned home. They are just relieved to be on solid ground. Tammy.
Yeah, that's right, Melanie. Relieved and tired as well. A Sunwing flight coming from Veradero arriving here at about 5:30 this morning. That's after several delays. It was supposed to arrive originally at about 2 o'clock. It was full of tired but relieved passengers who touched ground, a lot of them coming home early as well. They said that for some of them it was really a difficult process in trying to get home early. There were no seats. Some families had to split up. We spoke to them this morning.
We weren't sure what was coming because they were saying it was just a warning, and it was more just sort of strong winds and rain that they were expecting, but then, you know, the television was saying something completely different, so you weren't sure what to expect really. A lot of people were panicking. They just wanted to get out. Some airlines were quite good at making sure they're trying to get everybody out, and other airlines, it was just you got to wait around and see what happens.
We're at Barcelona Solimar, and a lot of the people there, they started leaving, evacuating. Air Transit actually flew out. A lot of people called them, said your flight's here, you should leave now. So they started evacuating slowly. We didn't think we were going to make it for a while. We were just wanting to leave once we were on the plane, and it flew off. Then we knew we were good to come home.
Now, passengers who we spoke to tell us that they were told in Cuba that Irma was going to be hitting Veradero sometime around Sunday. Now, another flight is arriving from Veradero just before 7 o'clock. We'll bring you the latest there as well throughout the morning. Mel, I'll send it back.